Hello, everyone. It's extremely exhausting. Streetwise, thank you for 79-month resub. I'm literally doing like every other day I'm going live. It's so tiring. Which is weird because I've made these tutorials before, but this one... My god, this one is just... I don't know. Hold on a sec. It's taking longer than normal because I'm streaming, right now I'm streaming every other day. Just because I need some recuperation time. But, also, just every individual video is longer than any tutorial I've ever made. I don't really know why. If I'm just spending longer on some individual areas or what. Like, every single individual video so far has been... I think 3 hours and 10 minutes has been the shortest one. You do the edit. I don't edit it, really. I'm not editing it. The Pittsburgh one, the most recent one, is 4.5 hours. I should be able to get 2 done today, though. Getting out of Pittsburgh is what I was looking forward to. This next part's going to be Sewers and Sniper, and then it's going to be Dam through Science Lab. I can do that. Dam is just getting to the dam. The dam fight, it'll take a little while to explain. The ranch fight's going to take a while to explain. Uni and Science Lab shouldn't be that bad. Man, this is exhausting. I can actually pull up my YouTube and see how long has each video been. Drum roll. Alright, so intro through cargo is 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'll round up or down. 3 hours and 16 minutes. The second one, which is from outside through Capitol, is 3 hours and 20 minutes. All of Billstown was 3 hours and 45 minutes. All of Pittsburgh up until Sewers was 4.5 hours. This is exhausting. I never thought there'd be a day where I would be looking forward to permadeath. But I am. I'm gonna have to spend a stream relearning how to do it, but that's one stream of practice. I can do that. Ow. Last night, I did get Clips of the Month done, though. And in a surprisingly inactive month, I still got over 40 clips to include, so not bad. I'm also still thinking about what I want to do with YouTube chat. Do I open the floodgates again? Do I keep it the way it is? I don't know. Another thing to think about. Whatever. I think August is going to be a good month, though. July, there was just a lot of caught in the middle, I guess. I'll go back to it when I go back to it. Look, here, let me show you something. It's a lot easier to show you this way. This is speedrun.com, and this is The Last of Us series. Every game individually. We have the original. We have extra categories like makeshift permadeath or no damage or stuff like that. We have Left Behind. We have Last of Us 2. We have Last of Us 2 category extensions like permadeath and no damage, stuff like that. We have Last of Us 2 Remastered. Notice how they are separate leaderboards. Separate leaderboards. If we open up the original Part 2, I still got my records right here. 6 of them. Main game, new game, and new game plus. Ellie %, new game plus, and new game. Abby %, new game, and new game plus. They're all right here. I have not done a single speedrun of Last of Us 2 Remastered. If I did do one, it was with the unlocked frame rate, which we said isn't allowed. So, we also have one for No Return. Oh, and here's one for Last of Us Remake on PS5 and for PC. And then there's a category extensions like permadeath and stuff there as well. This right here is your friend, okay? This website right here. All right? This goes over everything. I'll flip-flop to right here, then. So technically, I'm not having records taken from me. I've never done a remastered run. Runs are a teeny tiny different. They're also an hour faster, RTA, which isn't the timing method, but still. Does Part 2 Remastered still have that thing where the game lags a lot in the school area? Because I don't think it's been patched that much. Oh yeah, speedrun.com on mobile is horrible. It's really bad. Alright, I'm gonna be able to click the add button one more time and then we'll get going. No, when it comes to, what is it? Remake and Part 2, I've never done a very light run. I could do that for fun while I'm still here. Before I leave here, I want to try doing very light New Game Plus unrestricted. The literal, I don't want to do any %, but like, besides any %, that's the fastest thing you can do. Skip puzzle, turn on all the cheats. That could be fun. Infinite ammo, one-hit kills on everything. How fast can you go? Yeah. Okay. Are we ready to go? I don't know if I am, but... we'll see. I guess I should warm up first. Hold on.
Yeah, so I should have known better.
Uh-oh. Hello. Improv.
Yeah, so I should have known better.
Man. Well, I'm warmed up. I guess. Are we ready to go? Say we. Am I ready to go? Oreo, thank you so much for a 2-month resub. We can realistically get this done today and tomorrow. I want to go from sewers through science lab today. Alrighty. Which one is this? Part 5. No, wait, hold on. You know how this game can be. Technology. Hello and welcome to part 5 of this Last of Us Remake PS5 grounded speedrun tutorial. Today we'll be doing sewers and then the suburbs, the sniper part. That's right after. So, yeah, let's get going. Got our file right here that we left off. Let's go. This is probably going to be like the shortest video, but, alright.
Hey, we're gonna search this
Right
area.
off the bat, we don't get blocked by Ellie, we just go.
Hey, we're gonna search this area. See what we come up with. That was intense.
Avoid them. Crouch under.
Yeah. Let's go find that radio tower.
Gonna be a lot of restart checkpoints here, pretty much.
Way ahead of you, kid.
Climb up. It's when he's finished standing up when the checkpoint hits. So remember, autosave the time that's there. Number changed. Restart checkpoint. This is a big one. It sends us all the way up here. So if you don't think restart checkpoints are important yet, it sends us right here. So then we just hold forward and triangle.
All right, same time. Come on.
Boom.
Let's do it. All right, come on, kids, go. All right, you go in. Okay.
Okay, there's another checkpoint right here. This one also sends you a bit further up. Or 1620. And Joel's head gets about just to the left of that, I don't know, dent in the metal there. There we go. Number change. So restart checkpoint. Once again, it sends us all the way, puts us all the way over here. Now you can't run this part, but you can when you get right there. So what you want to do is, as soon as you can move them, crouch, and then right there, have them stand up. Go to the left, crouch under. Gonna go up here. It can be kind of difficult to, like, you don't want to, right here, you don't want to run straight because I guess this piece of metal right here. So you do want to run all the way up the stairs and then turn left. Okay. Okay. When we get right about here, that's where the checkpoint is. Now this checkpoint right here, it doesn't, what is it? It's not that it places us a little bit further. It does a little bit, but, does a little bit, but, it's more to get Henry and Ellie and Sam next to us. So, when we unbolt, like, the pipe so Henry can spin the wheel and lift the door, they're a lot closer to the wheel, so. Hold on a second. What's she doing? Hold on a second. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Sorry about that. My mom had to call me about something. Okay. Okay, so yeah. But we otherwise wouldn't wait for them to run forward. We'd come this way. When we get close, 41703. There's the number change, restart checkpoint, and see, it places us in the same spot, but Henry, Ellie, and Sam would otherwise be like really far behind us. So we go. And then I like to fall into the water like, not like that. You can do a couple different things. You can leap in and then hold circle, and then you're right there. Or you can do where you're facing forward, but you run left here, like so. I can do it a little better than that. Whichever, okay?
Can we get out this way?
Like that, that's a good one. I like that one because you're always moving forward, but whichever, up to you. Just remember you hold circle when you're about to fall in the water, just like in Capital. Right here, resurface as early as you can. Make sure Henry starts stepping towards the wheel. Then we go. Now, you swim faster in this game on the surface of the water compared to underwater. Unlike the original, where you pretty much moved at the same speed no matter which you were. But here, you swim faster when you're on the surface of the water. So, yeah, as soon as you're able to move under, hold X and forward, and sprint. Just like that. Also, I'm pretty sure, I'm sure I mentioned this before, but if you're just holding forward, it's one speed. If you hold sprint, there's basically faster swimming if you hold down sprint here in the water. Right, get on the ladder. And there's another checkpoint right here, so 41807. That's good right there, as soon as he's about to stand all the way up. So restart checkpoint. When he climbs all the way up the ladder, you can't move him for like an extra second, so this one actually does save a lot of time. Places you right here, and then I'm gonna make a file here because this is an interesting one. Yeah. Right. Hit triangle. Now what we're gonna do is open this door. You can't get alerted by these infected until you open the door. See? At least I don't think. Let me see. No. Yeah, just like that. What am I mentioning here? I believe if you... Yeah, it's not enough to just open the door. Yeah, it's not enough to just open the door. You need to hear the, oh shit, and then, like, sprint near them and then go. Yeah, but, now I believe he doesn't, let me try something here. Basically what's going to happen, we want to get alerted by these clickers so we can sprint from the moment we get on the other side using the generator thing, the moving platform. From the moment we make it on the other side, we can sprint the rest of the way and then all the way to the fight. Okay? Now, obviously, it's a little bit slower to just go over to the door and then go back here, but the sprint you get later is faster than going down here right away and then not sprinting the rest of the way. But when you open this door, you have to look at the clicker so Joel says, oh shit. That will allow you to sprint. I'm pretty sure. There might be more to it than this. Hold on. Yeah, pretty much. The moment he says, oh shit. Here, we'll just play around with this. I think you can keep sprint held down the whole time. Yeah, the reason he's not getting alerted instantly is because I'm pretty sure this is it. If you're backing up, yeah, you're not making as much noise. You are when you're sprinting forward, as you can see. But yeah, the moment you open the door and you keep the camera forward, Joel will be, oh shit, and you can sprint. But when you turn backwards, you're not sprinting at full speed. You're sprinting backwards, which is slower. So turn around, sprint forward, and you'll be good. So you drop that in the water. You can keep sprint held down the whole time. And you can actually have the camera... This is something that I actually wasn't doing before. You can actually have the camera partially turned this way. Not too much, though, because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it's when the camera is on the clicker. It's the moment he says, oh shit. So let's see. Literally right there. I think his shoe was in focus right there. The moment he says, oh shit, that triggers some sprint, and then you can just go. Alright? So you can actually have the camera pointed a little bit to the right, like so. Because then he's already turned around just a little bit more. So yeah. As for falling into the water here, I don't recommend doing what I did before. Like this. Hold on. I don't recommend doing this. Because, well, you saw it. His momentum takes him, like, really, really far. Sometimes he can go underneath the water. What I recommend doing... I also heard that somebody died once when they did that, which doesn't surprise me. What I do is basically I get here, I let go of sprint, and then I just let him drop, and then you just hit triangle. Okay? At no point do I hit sprint, because if I hit sprint, his momentum's gonna take him really, really far. So... I don't hit sprint until he lands in the water, but I do like the drop, and then turn the camera. It's consistent, trust me. Okay, momentum shift is weird in this game, but yeah. Here we go. Have the camera pointed a little bit right. Just like that. Let go of sprint. Boom. Boom. And then I like to hit triangle right there. That's fast enough for what we're looking for, okay? We will continue onward. Place this thing. This thing doesn't get stuck, really, unlike the other pallets.
Oh, there you go.
But you want to place it right there as early as you can. Then you want to move it over here. Nothing too crazy. Right there. And it's convenient because Ellie's already facing where she needs to climb up. Now, this is interesting. The normal dialogue that's supposed to play out is... what is it again? See if that generator's still got some juice in it. And then Ellie says, here goes nothing. If you go under the water, you skip Joel's dialogue, and then Ellie's, here goes nothing, triggers in right away. So you want to do this. Hold circle. And then resurface. Here goes nothing. And that will make it so Ellie just starts turning the thing on earlier. Like that. Plain and simple. Easy to forget, but... yeah, it actually legitimately does save some time. Okay, right here, we're going to swap to whatever it is that we need, which is really just the shotgun. You don't really need a right holster gun for this. Make sure it's reloaded, and we're set. Okay, this one you just kind of have to eyeball. All we're going to do is sprint forward and mash X. I don't even think you have to mash X, but I do it just because. Not so he jumps, just out of habit, really. We're not going to wait to, like, jump onto the generator or something. We're going to sprint just to the right of it where that little yellow pipe is right there. So it's going to look like this. I don't know where a checkpoint's going to place me, but I'll overwrite it anyway. Right about there. See that? I've never, ever had it where he, falls into the water, okay? Hold on, wait for me. That's not a beneficial checkpoint, by the way. Still has the alerted sprint there. So yeah, as for right holster ammo usage, we don't really use any right holster ammo here, revolver or pistol. We want to conserve it for dam and ranch and other areas like that. Dam and ranch, really, actually. Yeah, shotgun is important here. Remember I mentioned a long time ago we need 4 shotgun shells here, and this is why. I'll check my inventory, okay. So then this is just about eyeballing it. So I think right about... Don't base it on dialogue, because they start up at a different time every time. Just eyeball it. That looks good. So we're going to go. And because we alerted the clickers earlier, we can sprint this. Okay, and then right here... Did the file get updated? Yes, it did. All right, we'll overwrite it now. Let go of sprint so he regains some of it, because if you hold sprint the whole time, I think he loses it here.
It's a soundtrack.
A what?
It's a sort of alarm.
But he can also sprint this.
Someone used
And
to
we
live
just
here.
go
Don't look like
right
that's the case anymore.
for the encounter. All that being said, though, and because the clickers are still active over there, we do have sprint for this. The only reason you would go over here, we don't need that training manual, we don't need anything. The only reason you would come over here is if you did not get the rag in Financial District. You don't remember where it was, you wanted to save time or whatever. You absolutely 100% need that rag, because we get 3/4 of a rag later in the bus depot to give us one more Molotov for hospital. And we pick up some alcohol just coming up. If you don't pick up the rag in Financial District, you're going to be short. There's a full rag right here that you can pick up. So, yeah. You don't need this one if you got the one in Financial, but if you didn't and you want that Molotov, boom, pick it up. And then go. But, hold on. We probably lost the sprint. No, we can still sprint here. Okay. We personally don't need it, just letting you know it's there, and if you want the Molotov for hospital,
It's a sort of alarm.
pick it up. That's all you need there. There's a shorty there, but he has to look at it. We pick it up later.
That's the case anymore.
We don't need it, we don't use it. Okay, now right here, the checkpoint for the... we want to do a restart checkpoint for the beginning of this fight, because it places you inside. The encounter begins the very moment you hit triangle on this door. Hold on. Hold on. Triangle. Where's triangle? Right? Boom. Just like that. So, restart checkpoint. And, yeah, here we go. Update the file. This encounter is pretty easy. See? Easy. Now, I believe triangle will be waiting for you. Right? Here. But I do want to see something.
Seeing how there was a clicker
Where's
that's
the
been going
triangle
for a
from?
while.
I do want to see something. Is there a checkpoint here? Okay, that's new. Yeah, that was discovered very recently. There's a checkpoint as soon as you hit triangle there. Speeds things up by like a second or so. Okay. Let's go back. So you want sprint held down the entire time. This one's pretty easy. You don't want to be too far away from this runner because the shotgun isn't that good, okay? But what you do want to do is get right about here. So when you do kill him, it's just a quick leap over. Just like so. And then you'll notice right here. Hold on. There's some rubble right here. There's some rubble right here. What this is going to do, the runners are going to approach us from this way. So one runner's going to get about right here. Another runner's going to get on top. So it's a lot easier to get the 2 for 1. You don't have to crouch, but you want to aim right about here. And what should happen is you headshot the one in front of you, and you hit the one in the back. They should kill both. If not, you kill, Swap weapons and pick up anything they drop because there's a clicker right there, and then use the pipe on that one. That's why we need the pipe leaving the bar. All right, it's for this part right here. I think we can do it again. Yep. So this encounter is pretty easy. So you want to get right there, and then boom. And then at some point during that last swing, you want to let go of sprint and hold it back down, because otherwise you're going to have tired sprint heading into here, and there is no tired sprint. You just lose your sprint entirely. So, yeah, this encounter right here is quite a bit easier than you might think. But it's why we need a lot of shotgun ammo. So run here, boom, for the kill, leap over, and then position yourself in the spot. All right, I didn't quite. Still pretty fast, and I forgot to let go of sprint, so he's going to lose his sprint right here. Pretty much when you swing at that clicker at the end, at one point just let go, then hold it back down. It'll regain. But yeah, that one, I didn't kill the one in front of me. There's going to be times, I would say most of the time, where you're not actually going to get 2 for 1 with the runners. But if you aim high enough, you can actually injure the clicker in the back. You probably noticed. That's not necessary. It's one of those things, you know. You can only use 1 shotgun shell for the 2 runners and the clicker. So you position yourself in that spot, you aim and shoot, and then just use the pipe on the rest of them, depending on what happens. Okay? We'll do that a couple more times, but it's pretty easy. Here. Boom. Let's go. Yeah, and pretty much when you're done with every swing, swap to something else. It could be left holster or right holster, and then pick up any ammo they drop. These enemies are capable of dropping pistol and revolver, all right? Which we need. We only need 1 pistol bullet entering the dam. Yeah, we only need 1 pistol bullet entering the dam, and you'd like to have at least 2 revolver bullets as well. You want to be like as max as you can with a revolver, which we are, but it's not always the case. Remember what we said. If you're at 3 or less pistol, they'll drop pistol. If you're at 2 or less revolver, they'll drop revolver. Okay? Also, when you're doing all this and you're hitting triangle, make sure you don't accidentally open this door, because that triangle prompt for that door is active during this encounter. So make sure you don't look left and hit triangle, where you wanted to pick up something with a clicker right next to you, but instead you open the door. All right, I'll go until I get like 1 bullet dropped. Oh, wasn't close enough. Make sure you get this kill. There we go. See how I let go of that? You don't have to reload it right now. But that's good. Triangle. Restart checkpoint. Time save. That was good. See, that strat is not that bad.
Cool. That was me. I must have triggered some kind of safety gate or something.
Okay, now here's the thing. We're going to use 2 shotgun shells in this next encounter, which is the main reason why... we needed... Remember, I was very adamant when we left Billstown at the truck push, we need to leave with 4. This is the reason why. You have to use 2 shotgun shells in the previous encounter, and you have to use 2 shotgun shells in this encounter right here. We will worry about shotgun ammo being dropped later, because there's a shotgun shell waiting for us at the end of sewers, and then not always, but almost always, we get shotgun ammo dropped in the doorway in the dam, and the doorway in the dam, and at the generator in University. So we worry about shotgun ammo later. We do rely on the game to give it to us at some point, but yeah. 4 shotgun shells leaving Billstown, so we have 4 right here. And we use 2 there, and we'll use 2 coming up on this. Okay, this encounter is actually easy. Actually.
This is awkward. Yeah, I know. It's like every time.
Hey, this thing isn't budging, man.
Just go. Get out of here.
We're going to use 2 shotgun shells and a brick.
Move!
Now, we're not going to break the brick. We're going to do the bash, the head bash. Alright, as for this one, as soon as Joel, like, stands still, like that, we mash, and we do a checkpoint here. Mainly because of where it places us. It had us turned around. Now we're facing forward, and we can just sprint right away. Okay, this encounter, I'll do it once, then we'll go back a little bit.
Move it.
That's pretty much it. One thing you do need to be aware of is the stalkers behind you aren't always super consistent. I mean, like, from this point forward. The triangle prompt is almost always going to be waiting there, okay? But you want to be ready. Hit down and just wait right here. If anyone comes at you, if, like, say you just turn around and the stalker's right here, wait for the ladder to be dropped, and you go. So that brick is there for a multitude of reasons. One, we need it for sniper, but it's very good for right here for that one brick bash, and to defend ourselves because we don't want to use ammo, but I also don't feel comfortable just punching and meleeing stalkers. But you've seen how good the brick is. It's probably like the most responsive and quickest and best for your own defense thing in the game. Okay, first things first. You have to use the brick there because if you don't, and oh, I'm going to ignore Anthony and just go really fast. First of all, I have tired sprint. Second of all,
Stick with me!
yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful image right there. Anyway, yeah, that's what that one brick bash is for. Also, it allows the clicker at the top of the stairs to get a little bit closer to us. So, boom, and then go. And then you'll almost always be good there.
Move it.
Now, one of those things, again, you don't want to hold sprint the entire time because you have to, the sprint won't last you all the way there. So you want to let go when you do this, and then immediately hold it back down. It's also instinctual. You want to let go of sprint when you do that because, again, if you have sprint when you want held down when you want to do the brick bash, you might accidentally do this, and then you lose the brick. So, yeah. Also, the reason this strategy is good is because it gives you alcohol that you need still at this point. See, right after we kill this clicker, there's a thing of alcohol right there. And one of those things, again, after I get that shotgun kill, I also swap to another weapon and mash triangle in case he drops ammo. But, yeah, there's half a thing of alcohol right there, which, if you're keeping track, is not exactly how much we need, but that gives us 1 1/4. When you get to the end of a run, you're not going to have the exact amount of crafting ingredients because, unlike the original, you don't pick up many quarters in this game. They're usually, like, a lot, like a whole one or half a one, 3/4. I'm not so sure we pick up a quarter of anything in this run. Regardless, yeah, so when we end a run, we're not going to have exactly 1 alcohol or exactly 1 rag. We're going to have, like, 1 1/4 on both of them if you did everything right. And technically, we're supposed to have half a thing of alcohol, but the 2 enemies in the tripwire part of Financial, they dropped half and a quarter. So that leaves us with 3/4. I mentioned you only need the half because there's a half right here. That being said, this is my next thing. What happens if you're doing... Remember, that part's tough. Remember the part of financial with like the tank and the tripwires you got to crouch under? That part can be tough. What happens if you either forget to or you're just not put in a position to pick up those things of alcohol? I mentioned you don't have to because let's say we're at 0. We didn't pick those up. Let's say we're at 0. There's half right here, and then there's half right over there. Now, it's obviously faster to just start here and then just go. But it's not that much slower to just do this. I just picked it up. See that? And the area still behaves the same. You can also ignore that one if you prefer to pick up that one, and you know. One of those things. If you didn't pick up any alcohol in the financial district, do this. Picked it up there. Yeah, we just got an extra one. I see you. Oh, I didn't know one brick bash. Huh. You know, I never learned that. I didn't know that. I always thought Oh, okay, I guess it is a kill. Oh, that might have been the one I brick bashed. Hold on. Any more? Hi. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. Oh, hello there. This is interesting. If for some reason you do get into a fist fight with a stalker, which is not recommended, only do sprint swings because they can. First of all, there's no dodge, and Joel reacts to every hit he takes, so they can stun lock you. But yeah, they can't do that if you do sprint punches or sprint swings. Yeah. Also, again, I didn't really know that one brick bash and then a sprint swing isn't enough to kill him. So that only works on runners. If you're doing the brick bash and then melee swing on clickers and stalkers, it's 2, and humans, it's 2 and then a swing. It's only runners where it's 1 hit and then a sprint swing. So, yeah, I actually just learned that. The reason I just learned that is because you're not really ever put in a position where you would have to do that. The only position close would be, like, right here. Ah. Sam, anything? Nah, you didn't do anything. But yeah, let's see if I show that off here. If you're mashing punch, they can do that, and then if they don't run away and then decide to... Nice. Yeah, so sprint punches only. Again, that's if you're put in a situation like that. What else? What was I talking about before? Yeah, you want to pick up that and that alcohol up there if you didn't pick up any alcohol in Financial District. That being said, even if you do pick up both things of alcohol, you have to pick up one of these. I recommend the one up there because this is a little bit faster than picking up the other one. You only have to do 1 bash there. That's enough. I might still be good. Hold on. Actually, I don't think I am, because part of the strategy you want is there are no clickers, because clickers, I can hear them. They can follow you, and they're very fast. So even if I'm, like, right here, he can still... Yeah. That's why I recommend killing both clickers, okay? Okay. I don't really know what else there is to mention. When you boost Sam up and he's dropping the ladder down, sometimes the stalker can come and get you. That's when you want to do like the brick bashes and the swings, or you could just double bash him and you might be able to make it out in time. But yeah, sewers is, at least this part is surprisingly easy. Only get that alcohol behind you if you absolutely need it, but we don't. So let go of sprint, one bash, make sure you're close enough. Boom, mash triangle for that one. Boom, and then go.
Move it!
And then right here. Uh-oh. Ow. He hit my foot. But yeah, that's the reason why having a brick here is so valuable. I don't want the damage taken there, so... What did he just do? Whatever, I'm just messing around now. Okay, do that one more time. So a double bash there probably would have been better. Boom. Make sure you end up killing that clicker and you get that alcohol. Boom. And we're good.
Move it!
Alright, we'll move on. So yeah, the 2 encounters here before the last part is actually pretty easy, right? Okay. Anyone there? Nope. Oh, there might be someone here. Whatever. We'll just leave. And then we go. Oh, there might have been a restart checkpoint when I, Hold on. Apparently there was a checkpoint right there. It's new. Hold on, let me go back. I think I forgot about that one. I paused the recording.
Stay on my ass! Move it!
Okay, so when you get here and you sprint forward, just check the file. 42629. Come on, let me sprint forward. 42629. Right there. 42715. Restart checkpoint. I think it's also when checkpoint and encounter goes away and it's just checkpoint. So you can use that as a cue as well. Restart checkpoint, and he's already like falling and on the bottom. So yeah, that's a good one. Right, regardless, don't do anything weird. Just sprint forward. Wait, hold on. There was something else there. Nope. If you know, hold on. Wasn't it faster if you turned behind you, like you said? I'm only remembering these now. Need to make a save file here.
Move it!
I'm like forgetting. It's weird of me. Well, I haven't incorporated these yet. These are good finds, though.
Is that Ellie?
Yeah, right there. That's the way to check. Before I go, let me just
Joel, that's them. Sam!
check.
Sam!
Ellie! Away from the door!
Maybe if we push it together.
That one might be a tiny bit faster as well. Let me try and time that.
Joel, that's them. Sam! Sam!
I don't know if this one's better. Well, then I'll do that again. I'm not recording this, I just need to make sure.
Sam! Sam!
Away from the door!
That one is faster.
Maybe if we push it together.
Notice how Joel hadn't even started talking. That being said, is turning the camera actually faster for this? It might be just because I feel like that whole in-game cinematic starts up earlier.
Joel, that's them. Sam!
And so there's like 2 there.
Sam!
Away from the door!
Okay. One more time just so I can see that it actually is faster.
Joel, that's them. Sam! Sam!
I don't think that is faster. Strangely enough.
Joel, that's them. Sam! Sam!
Maybe it is. You know what? Let's time it together, shall we? I'm going to start up a virtual cam and get my live split here. I don't actually know. I can't see it. I cannot envision it. The wrong one. What we got? Cabolt. Thank you for a 38-month resub. Carpet, thank you for 77-month resub. And Reyes, thank you for 72-month resub. That's 6 years, my goodness. Thank you. Okay. Let's get the load remover working. Oh, right. Okay. Give me a sec. There we go. That should be good. Okay, this is for my own.
Joel, that's them. Sam!
Oh, thank God. You gotta keep going. Go away, over there.
Sam!
Run! There's too many of them.
18.7. No, stop it. 18.7.
Joel, that's them. Sam!
Oh, thank God. You gotta keep going. Go away, over there.
Sam!
Run! There's too many of them.
It's the same. It's the same. I wouldn't even call that slightly faster. I'll do it one more time. I think unnecessary. I think the reason is Joel does like the
Go away, over there.
when he sprints through, he does it very quickly.
Too many of them.
Yeah, it's the same, almost slower. I had a feeling it didn't look right. This one, however, I believe is definitely faster because it skips Ellie. If you time it right, you can restart checkpoint before he says Ellie, and then when he pops back up here, it's after he had already said Ellie. So yeah, that one's worth it. Okay, sorry. There are very recently a few more like restart checkpoints found. So yeah, when you drop down from here, you want to pause over and over to see when it transitions from checkpoint and encounter to just checkpoint. Do the restart checkpoint, and it sends you right here, as he's almost already fallen down.
Joel, that's them. Sam!
Oh, thank God.
Now, right here, what you want to do
Go away, over there.
is sprint forward. You don't have to turn the camera.
Many of them.
Right here, just sprint forward, and that scene triggers in. Now, the very moment you can move Joel here, there's another restart checkpoint that saves just a little bit of time, but it does save time from what I played around with. So 427.16, as soon as you can move him, after he closes the door here. 427.16, right there. He went for his pistol, so. And you can tell by the dialogue, he's about to say, Ellie, get away from the door. Now, he hasn't spoken yet. Restart checkpoint, and he already says, get away from the door, so, like, some time has been counting while the screen was still black. So, yeah, that restart checkpoint saves some time. Now, if you do nothing, they break through the door and you die. So the very moment triangle pops up here, like, mash it. And you don't actually have to hit square. You just have to hit triangle once.
He just crawled through.
Okay, and then right here, this is confirmed faster. The moment Ellie gets through the gate here, restart checkpoint. You can use the load file time here, 427.43. There we go, right there. As soon as her foot is on the line, see it right there? Restart checkpoint. Update the file again. Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna run. But notice how it places us right on top of a fresh pipe. You don't absolutely need it, but watch this. See how you can pick it up without having to crouch down? If that was the only way to pick it up, we probably wouldn't do it. But if you swap weapons immediately, like so, and then hold triangle, you'll pick up the pipe. So just practice a little bit. I don't know if you actually have to move the camera. No, you don't. You don't even have to move the camera. Just hold sprint forward, mash left, and then hold triangle. Like so. Okay, now right here. You don't want to do this. Basically, You don't ever, ever, ever want to block anyone here. I remember I played around with this part for like 2 hours, and it turns out there's absolutely nothing you can control here. What's supposed to happen...
Everyone upstairs, let's go!
Sam goes first, and then he's supposed to climb right away, but sometimes his feet get stuck. Because even though there's space on the left and right, they all run single file behind each other. And sometimes what can happen is they get stuck on each other. Like, one is supposed to have already climbed this one, but he hasn't, so the one behind him, like, bumps into him and then just gets stuck here for a while. You have no control over that. No control whatsoever. So, the only thing I recommend is doing this.
Everyone upstairs, let's go!
Just turn left here, and then just climb these as far to the right as you can without blocking anyone. Okay? And then just go. And we have a shotgun, shorty, and Molotov to pick up right here as well. Okay, Ellie is all the way back there, and that actually legitimately lost me time. But there's nothing you can do. I cannot... Hopefully someone else is willing to play around with this and find something themselves, but I played around with it and found absolutely nothing. Sometimes, don't block anyone or push them away, but just give them their own space, and if it's fast, it's fast. If it's not, it's not. In the original, they would always follow you at like different times, but they always, all three of them, got to this door the same time every time, surprisingly. In this game, you will lose time or cut time, and it won't be your fault. It's up to the game. All right, Ellie's supposed to be like a lot closer, but they all have to be right here.
Everyone upstairs, let's go!
You forget the pipe. Just ignore them. You'd lose your sprint otherwise. It actually doesn't, surprisingly, it actually doesn't, oh, that one's pretty fast. It actually doesn't matter if you go first. That's also interesting. So if you make it right here, you can actually just do nothing, and it doesn't speed up. It doesn't speed you up or slow you down, surprisingly. So you can just, like, let them go. And then just pick up some stuff. As long as you're, like, right here. So if you want to do that, like, if I had sprinted all the way down and gotten to the door and just waited, it's the same speed as long as they move correctly. It's the same speed as if you get, like, stand to that spot and just watch them. Okay? Yeah, looking at them or having the camera off of them doesn't change anything either. They are going to move at their own pace, and there's nothing you can do. And, yeah. Here, I'll go back and...
Everyone upstairs, let's go!
Yeah, like, I'll go right here. You're not blocking anyone because they always jump down from the left side. See that? I didn't do anything. Ellie's just kind of stuck there. This is the scenario we saw before, where Henry and Sam are all the way by the door and we're waiting for her. There's nothing. I'm going to do the exact same thing again. And, see if there's a different result. Looks like it. Yeah, they were all fast that time. I did the same thing, right? All right, I think you get it by now. They move at the exact same way each time here, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, get the stuff. Don't block them, because you can... Just don't block them. Because look, you can do this. You can push her all the way back out, like, down there. Henry and Sam need to be right there, and Ellie's left and right foot need to be there for this encounter to proceed, okay? So do not... do not, push them out of the way. Even when you're climbing the stairs, just don't do it. Okay,
Damn thing stuck!
I'll keep going just because... I'll keep going just because, if we fail this fight and we die, it places you back here to begin the fight again. But from my understanding, no, from my experience, it takes longer for Ellie and Sam to open the door on the other side if you have to redo it. If you do it from here, like from, downstairs running upstairs, then into this room, the time it takes for Ellie and Sam to open the door is shorter compared to if you die, redo the encounter, and then, yeah, like from the moment Joel says, "Get ready," that begins the encounter. We can actually probably time it. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. But whatever. I'll show you how this is all done. Once Henry says, "Oh, damn thing's stuck," you don't need to be next to them. Also, I suggested that you want full health when you begin the sniper. This decision making right here is up to you. Joel doesn't have full health. He took some Molotov damage, I think, in financial and somewhere else. He hasn't gotten shot or punched, but in this particular file, he hasn't taken damage, but he does have some damage dealt on him. I almost always use a med kit before sniper, but if you use the med kit here, you won't have to use it outside. But if you take damage in here, that kind of counteracts what we're trying to do here. So even though it would basically, you can use the med kit right here, but if you take damage, sniper might go badly. If you heal outside, it's not so much we're worried about dying here. It's just, if we heal ourselves, because we're only using one med kit, okay? One med kit. If we heal outside, it takes away movement. It's slower than just running to your spot, so. Yeah. So one of those things, it's kind of up to you. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to heal outside. But yeah, if you heal here and don't take damage, that's the fastest thing. If you heal here and then take damage, it might ruin sniper. If you don't heal here and then heal outside, you'll have full health, but it's slower than if you decided to heal here. So it's up to you, okay? Personally, if I'm doing permadeath, I'm totally healing outside. If I'm doing a normal run, I'm probably just healing in here because you can, do it over, but yeah. Okay. So there's going to be some infected right here. You can start over here or start over there. I like to, let them turn around a little bit, keep them in place. That's also something I don't think I ever mentioned. Well, let me say this about this area. There's always going to be 5 infected in this area. 3 runners and 2 clickers. The moment you kill one, the game immediately replaces it. They spawn in up top and then they hop in. There's always going to be infected in this area. It's an infinite supply, just respawning them over and over and over. So the strategy actually is don't kill any of them. I know that sounds weird, but if you are going to start killing them, wait until enough time has passed, because then by the time they replace them and they get to you, Ellie and Sam have already opened the door. Okay? So don't kill any of them. But what we are going to do is use this brick to keep them at bay. Okay? We need this brick for later. Okay? So we can't break it. We also have 1 shotgun shell. You can use it here. I suggest you save it. We're basically trying to do this encounter without any supplies used, all right, which is tough. And what was I going to talk about? Yeah, that runner went for a grab. When they do that, the game, at least this game, has a cooldown for when they're able to do it again, okay? It's kind of like I mentioned with Bill and his helpfulness. For every 5 enemies that we kill, he'll kill one himself. So every time he kills one, there's a cooldown before he's able to be productive again. So yeah, that applies for everywhere. Basically, if a runner grabs you, another runner, that runner and every other runner in that area won't do it again for a while. Okay? So I know that runner, when they hop down and they start moving towards me, I I sort of run in front of them to try and trigger that, but also remember like the baiting game I was playing in outside the high school? I like ran towards them and then ran past them. They would swing but miss, and then they just stand there. We kind of do that with these runners right here. So like, just kind of bait them a little. See that? So we're just playing with him. Henry seems to be busy. Also, before this happens, if Henry gets a plus sign for indicating he needs help, the door will never open. Okay? So if he gets a plus sign, you have to get rid of it. Otherwise, Sam and Ellie won't open the door. I'm going to go this way. Again, we're just baiting them. Okay? Now, pre-patch, this section it had some like prerequisites to be able to leave. It used to be Joel and Henry needed to be close to the door. Here, since the latest patch, all you have to do is be in front of the door and have the camera pointed towards the door. Wherever Henry is, that's completely irrelevant. Okay? And I also recommend when you do leave here, you do a shoulder swap. You do like a weapon swap from right to left or left to right. Because if you have a weapon in your hand and you get towards the door, he'll do the animation of putting it. It's kind of like what we've been. It's kind of like what we've been doing with every triangle prompt. You hit triangle, he puts the gun away, and then he goes for the knob of the door or something. Or with any triangle prompt, you want to like transition from one gun to the next, so the triangle prompt just happens right away instead of waiting for him to put that weapon away. Same thing applies here, even though we're not hitting triangle. If you just go to leave, he'll spend time putting the gun away and then go. You don't have invincibility when he's putting the gun away because the game's preparing him to leave. If there's a clicker right behind you, and you're doing the gun putting away animation, he can still get you, okay? So try and time a weapon swap for when you leave here, okay? I highly recommend that. So instead of the game putting away the weapon for you, you're swapping from one to the next, so the animation of leaving here takes over while you have nothing in your hands. Very important. I have a clip of that. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm positive I put this on my clips channel. I had to have. You know what? Let's see. Remake. Yeah, okay. I'll find it. I'll find it. I might not have. I'm positive I did. Let me just open one and see. Hold on, I'll find it. I'll find it. Maybe I didn't upload it. I might have just put it on Clips of the Month. If that's the case, let me spend some time. Yeah, I might have just put it in Clips of the Month. Hold on. I know it happened at some point. Let me go back. Search for the months. I'm gonna find it. This is important. This is an important detail. This might take me a little while. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. Not here. Might have put this away for a little while. Oh, nothing weird there. Weird. Let's try here. Nope, not there. Not there. Let's try March. Doesn't look like it's here. There's nothing there. Was that March? Try it here. Oh, here it is. That's the one I was looking for. Yeah, that. Okay, I found a good clip of what I want to show off. So, this doesn't result in a death, but it does result in like a death warp. So, What happens here would probably end up getting the run disqualified. Thankfully, I was just practicing. But you'll see what I mean. I have a pipe in my hand, and I'm able to leave, but he spends time putting the pipe away. And this is what happens. So weird result. Again, if this happened in a grounded run, we'd probably invalidate it just for that.
Fresh air.
You notice how... So he's able to leave right there. Notice how the flashlight goes off. The moment his flashlight goes off, the game allows you to leave. But you gotta put the pipe away. You get caught. Okay? So, when you're leaving here, try and time it so you swap from one weapon to another, so that when you are able to leave, you got nothing in your hands. Okay? Okay. I want to do a few things here. One, I want to, well, again, do this a couple times, but also show you what happens if you are to die or do this from a restart encounter. It takes longer for Ellie and Sam to open the door, which emphasizes more, you better not die here. Yeah, we'll go back here.
Everyone upstairs, let's go!
Yeah, missed the pipe.
Everyone upstairs, let's go!
Alright, they're probably gonna be slow. Oh, maybe not. Let's see.
Damn thing's stuck!
Here, give me a boost. Get through that window.
Okay.
Make it fast.
And you can stand right here, you can stand right here. What I like to do is have them drop down, sprint past them, so they briefly look this way and then go that way, so then just pushes them back a tiny bit. Everything's good. I'm not going to pause at all.
Get ready.
Do that. Then we just kind of toy with them a little bit. And then you would just leave, like that. So that was good. You just do stuff like that. You bait them a little, you time your sprints properly, you make sure you don't have tired sprint when you're expecting full sprint, and it's pretty much like that. Okay. Now what I want to do is I'm going to take a death as long as it'll allow me to. Yeah. Now from the moment Joel says, get ready, then we'll time it to see how long it takes. It should send me all the way back.
Get ready.
Yeah, get ready. All right, so now we're going to do this all over again. Ow. Now I just don't die. Oh, there's the grab. He missed. That hit right there... Oh, crap. Whatever. That hit right there is the reason why I sometimes prefer to swing... Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Oh, we're good. I prefer to swing... Or I prefer to heal outside. It figures we can never have nice things. I'll take a death again and we'll do that again. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the plus sign. Did you get a sense of how long we had to wait there?
Get ready.
We had to wait longer than the first attempt.
Go.
Alright, this one's going after Henry. Alright, I'm just gonna try and survive. As long as he doesn't get plus sign. That plus sign messed with the timing. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on, Henry. Yeah, the door's gonna open now. It's still not open. Wow. I don't think we need to time that. Could you sense how much longer we had to wait? I got rid of the plus sign and the door still wasn't open. We had to wait like 20 seconds longer. So yeah, where does this place you? Same spot as a death. So when the fight begins, yeah, don't die, okay? 1, for the time loss, and 2, extra time is going to be added onto when Ellie and Sam eventually open the door, okay? I was going to time the 2 side by side, but I don't need to. That took a long time. You know what? We got nothing to do. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Why not? I don't know why I go here. Let's go for it. Let me get a timer up. Uno momento. Alright, we're doing it from here, so we're good. Here, I'll change up the layout. I'll time it as soon as Joel says get ready.
Get ready.
Right there. Now we're gonna wait. Hey everyone. You just want to keep baiting them. When you use the brick, when you do the brick bash, you gotta make sure, you gotta keep track of how many infected have taken damage and whatnot. You know? I'll wait until I see subtitles. "35 seconds. From the moment Joel says, get ready, to when Ellie says, hey, we got it. 35 seconds. Keep that in mind. Okay, here we go again.
Get ready.
Go.
35 seconds. This is the right one, right? Yeah, it's the right one. You should already prioritize not dying anyway, but it has extra consequences here. Okay, the door should be opening right about now. I figured Henry's plus sign was preventing it from opening, but it's still not open, so. Okay. Just putting the 2 side by side, the door takes an extra 15 seconds to open. For no reason, if we're timing it based on the dialogue, you know? Just an extra 15 seconds. That ain't right, man. It's bad enough you already have to redo the area. Oh, I forgot to turn off audio. Since Gaming, thank you for 67-month resub. But, yeah. It's pretty brutal. So I'll do this one more time. I recommend... That's why, when you do this encounter, make a file right here and practice it from here. That way you can see if Henry, Ellie, and Sam are moving quickly here, but also this is how you're going to do it in a run. So I recommend practicing things the way you're going to see them in a run. So
Everyone upstairs. Let's go.
again, I'll save the healing for when we make it outside, just because. Are they going to move quickly or not? Nope. Look at that. See that? I didn't even do anything wrong. Here, I'll do it again, and maybe they'll move quickly, maybe they won't. Oh god, see how they just stop moving sometimes for no reason? I haven't been able to find anything. And just based on that, I don't think there is anything. It's weird and dumb. Yeah, make sure you can get here early again if you'd like. Just don't bump into them. Collect the shorty, the shotgun ammo,
Here, give me a boost. Get through that
and the
window.
Molotov. And I...
Make it fast.
What else? Oh, maybe it's a frame rate difference. Could be. I never bothered playing around with that. Well, I'll mention in the comments if it is. If we find out later. I want to move on. Never thought to play around with that. Because you are legally allowed to swap frame rates in this game whenever you want. We just haven't really found any frame rate specific things in this game. In Part 2, Remastered we have, but not in this game. So maybe some things that are inconsistent are dependent on that. I don't know. Could be. Regardless. Let's go. Okay. Again, I like to start over here just because it changes their direction around a little bit.
Here we go.
Uh-oh, Henry. I'll take one more lap. Or not. We got it. See that? I was putting my gun away as I did that, so yeah. You're always going to cut it close, but just play around with it yourself. That really is how it's supposed to be done.
Go, go.
Because once he makes it to that animation, he's good. If you want to take a couple extra laps so you like really get rid of them, that's fine too. But yeah, I want to move on.
Look at this.
That is an interesting theory. Someone in the chat said maybe a different frame rate will affect their movements there. That is a possibility. I wouldn't put it past the game.
Where's his tower?
Something to play around with, but a little bit later.
We're close.
I don't want to practice theories during a tutorial.
Come on, let's go.
I'll mention in the comments if it ends up being something. Okay, anyway. Just sprint forward right here. Check that your guns are reloaded. You want the shotgun. Get ahead of Ellie. She can block you here.
Yeah. Not one of our finest moments, but...
You want the shotgun here just in case there's someone in your way. It's okay to waste the shotgun ammo here. I don't recommend using it in the sewers. Just because. At some point here, though, I do recommend having full health. Okay? Little time save. Hop on this car. It's a little bit faster this way. I want to check. You could... Can you, No. Okay. It's a little bit faster, I think, to go over here. And then at some point during this, just heal. Alright. It's slower than running, obviously, but... Yeah. Okay. Joel's got full health. If he has a pixel of health and you were to heal, I don't think he would have full health, but because we picked up that training manual in the beginning of Pittsburgh, that gave him more health back for a medkit usage, he will get full health. So that training manual at the start of Pittsburgh is very important just for this part right here, okay? Because what can happen is we're not really worried about this guy. He's a one-hit kill no matter what. We're worried about a guy with a sniper on the other side of this burnt building. If he critically hits you, he leaves you with a pixel of health. If you have full health... Ooh, a leaf. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. If you have full health, you'll live. If you have full health and you get hit by a runner and you take that same amount of damage, you're dead, okay? That's the main thing you have to worry about here. If that rifle guy shoots you and he grazes you, like it's not a critical hit, that does maybe half damage. It's not that bad. But yeah, you're mainly worried about a guy with a rifle here that if he shoots you and does critical amount of damage, With full health, you'll live, but have like this much health left. If you get hit, if you have full health and if you decide to heal in the last part of sewers and you get hit once by a runner, that same bullet will kill you. Okay? So, risk reward. All right? If you're going for speed, heal in there and hope you make it. If you're going for continuation, just heal out here. Take the time loss in movement. Can't be more than a couple seconds. Try and time it so you, like, heal on stairs, okay? He slows down on stairs a little bit anyway, so try and time it there. Whatever. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to make a file right here. And there's a very important reason for that.
Get out!
Fucking sniper. Did you see where it came from?
Somewhere down the street. All right, now. I'll stay here. Before you start, I need you guys to keep me busy. I'm gonna go around and see if I can't get the angle on him.
Oh yeah, there is also the option of doing max health with your supplements instead of weapon sway. So, if you heal inside, yeah, you're perfectly safe. But, yeah, this is without any health upgrade using your supplements. Yeah.
Okay,
Alrighty.
be careful.
I'll do this once. Okay, and there's a checkpoint right there. That strategy is safe, okay? When you do it your first try, that strategy right there is very consistent and very safe. However, doing that same strategy from a restart encounter or a death, yeah. It doesn't really work. I don't know the reason why. This strategy doesn't work when you do it from a restart encounter or a death. I don't really know why. If you do die, I wouldn't recommend trying it over and over and over and over. I recommend doing basically what the old strat was, which is coming over here, crouching. Oh god. Yeah, and then I would just, like... Okay? But, if you do this from here, just know. If you do it from here, this strategy is perfectly safe as long as you do it properly. You can hold sprint and right and then do everything right away. You can do this with sprint held down. What you basically have to do... I can't move the camera here.
I'll stay here. Before you start...
You want to sprint towards a corner in the wall. You want to hug the left wall, but not too early, okay? It's basically this. The movement's pretty simple. Hold sprint the entire time and go this way. Sprint towards that way and then just hug the left wall like that. Then turn there so you don't get shot, because you know how much the game loves when you sprint directly at someone. Yeah, if you bonk on the car, yeah, that doesn't work either. But just like that, the movement's pretty simple. I think if you were to run too close to like the middle of the road or something, it doesn't work. I could try a couple instances to see if it works or not. But basically what I did there is perfect. Here, I'll try... There's a whole second half to this part. We still need to make it inside the building, but...
Fucking sniper.
We treat at least this part of the sniper in halves. One is making it to that point.
I'll stay here. Before you
and
start, I need you guys to keep me busy.
Another is the rest, but
and
yeah, this is its own deep thing right here. Okay, so I want to see what happens if I don't sprint left. I think the game might think I'm sprinting directly at them, so here I'll... Okay, I lived there, but it's one of those things I don't really trust it. I do recommend, like, sprinting directly to that, like, hold on. Sprinting directly to, like, that part of the wall right there. So we start from here. I go over there, and then I basically like to sprint directly forward on the corner of... Not so much there. Basically right here. I sprint right here, and then I just hug the left side all the way to the stairs. It won't work from here, though. So yeah, this isn't something you really have to practice. You practice it a couple times and you got it. I do this strategy in permadeath, okay? So it works.
Did you see where it came from?
Somewhere down the street.
Just don't, like I said, don't do it from a restart encounter,
Before you
okay?
start, I need you guys to keep them busy.
if you happen to die right here, don't try and do the same thing over and over. It just doesn't work for some reason.
Okay. Be careful.
It works from here though. So sprint, right, hug the left side, and go. And then there. And then as soon as you touch against one of these bricks right here, 43401, or get in front of it, right there. As soon as you get right about here, you can also get right about there. Restart checkpoint, and it places you right here, and you can like move forward. But yeah, if you hit restart encounter, it sends you back to the beginning. If you hit restart checkpoint, you benefit from the checkpoints here. Okay, so. Yeah, okay. Let's see how this works.
I'm moving up. I got your back. I see you. Watch my back.
Perfect. And then at some point right here, you want to let go of sprint and hold it back down because he'll get tired sprint. Okay, that's how it's supposed to go. This area is cruel and random. It makes no sense at all. Okay? I don't even recommend like a slightly slower strategy for added consistency. You can take this area slow and it still won't work. Basically, you have the same chance of making it through, whether you go as fast as you can or if you try and pace yourself to make sure an enemy's move this way or that way. It's just one of those things. Like, there was one time, I might be able to recreate it right here, where I was just going right here, and then I, like, crouch walked right here. I waited for an enemy to move past, and I got shot. So let me see if... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah. Like, that shot killed me. Okay? That did happen once. It happened earlier this month, actually. So, yeah. As for the different things that can happen right here... Let's move back a little bit. Rifle guy can be right there, shooting at you as you hop down. You saw he hopped down there. Sometimes there's a Molotov guy right there. There's a lot of different things. And then when you make it right there, there's two enemies that guard the entrance, but they're very passive. One guy runs over there, another guy runs there, but they're not aggressive. There's sometimes a third enemy, and he is aggressive. That's when I would recommend using the shotgun, but, yeah. Let's just see. First things first. You can do that, but that's slow. But I recommend sprinting right and then forward and X, and that's a lot faster. So I got the brick in my hand. I do a sprint climb here. I let go of sprint right about here. I mash X and forward like that, and then I crouch. I throw the brick at him. I'm probably going to die. I would get him, and then sprint forward. As you see, these guys right here, they may look dangerous right there, but they're not, okay? But they're not. So yeah, if there's one thing you can, like, master right here, there's two things you actually have control over. It's that and this, and then letting go of sprint right here, and then there. You have control over that, and you also have control over sprinting off the little balcony there. Ow. Oh, he's probably dead. Basically right here, if you were to...
I see you.
If you were to bonk into the fence, and then, get stopped for a second, you would die. Here, hold on one second. I still remember a video. Give me a second. I believe I put it somewhere in my Rip Runs compilation. So, I need to find Sniper. Sniper. I'm positive. Oh, it's got to be somewhere here. Maybe they're towards the end. Really? Really not have a sniper in my Rip Run compilation? Positive I did. Maybe it was a recent one? One right before that? No, I didn't make one for a while. Give me a sec. Let me check May 7th. No. Maybe Eclipse of the Month. I don't know why I would include it. Oh, it wouldn't be in Rip Run's compilation because it didn't end the run. Okay. Let me check Clips of the Month then. Try it for May and June. I think I found it. No. Oh, you know where it would be? It would be in one of my PBs. Must have been an old one. Let me spend some time trying to find it there. Nope, not there. I'll find what I'm looking for, don't worry. I'll keep this one though. Alright, hold on. I have to go back a little, don't I? You'll see what I'm cooking up here. Don't worry. Two, that's not good enough. I'm positive it happened in... I can't find the footage. Maybe if I keep digging, hold on. Oop. Maybe here. Found it. Found exactly what I was looking for. Okay, I'm gonna show quite a few videos here, actually, of different things that can happen. First of all, right here, this is what I mentioned. This is the clip that I mentioned before when I got shot. Going slowly. Watch this.
Go! I got you covered.
So, like, just because that is capable of happening, there's no reason to go slow. Okay? What I was doing at the time, I was looking for where... I was just looking for what the enemies were doing, and I end up getting killed. So, it doesn't pay to go slow here. It just doesn't. This area is not consistent, but, like, if that can happen, there's no point in going slow. Right here, this is the... I want to mention this. When you're going through this area right here, you want to make sure you angle yourself right. Even though you're sprinting directly at where the sniper is, you want to make sure you don't get caught on anything. Because if you get caught on either this fence or this part of the wall or this fence right here, and you stop moving, you're dead. Here, watch.
I see.
No. See that? I wasn't angled.
I see.
No. I wasn't angled enough to the right, and it blocked him, and that leads to a death. Every time, that leads to a death. Also, you've noticed so far in the couple attempts I've done, we're going to do this quite a few times, but normally there's two enemies in my way. There's one, like, right here, and then another one over there to the right, in between each window right there. Sometimes there's a third enemy. And he's 100% of the time always aggressive. Here, watch.
I still fucking see you.
Don't. See that? He's always aggressive. So if he is there, and you have no control over this, if he is there, that's what you have the extra shotgun shell for.
I still fucking see you.
Notice how these guys, they didn't even shoot me. They're very passive, those enemies. But yeah, if this enemy's here, he's not fun to deal with. You don't have time to swing at him and then go. You only have time to do this. If you have extra revolver ammo, you can use that. Like if you go from 3 to 2, I think that's okay, but yeah. We need a shotgun shell later for... Ranch is optional, but it's nice to have, and we absolutely need one for university. But there's a chance we get some dropped in dam and stuff. If you leave here with 0 shotgun shells, it's okay, but you absolutely have to get at least 1 drop in the dam, okay? But, yeah. If there's an enemy right here, you have to use something. We just used the brick before. And, yeah. You just gotta hope he's not there, basically. This area is random. This area is very, very random. Okay? Very random. Okay, let's, I think I've pretty much explained everything I can right now. One thing I need to mention, the 2 enemies, sometimes 3, but 2 enemies that spawn out of the house you want to get in, they will only spawn it here. they're not always there. Like, there's enemies. You can see one in the distance right there. They may be spawned in, but the enemies inside the house don't spawn in until right now. So if you move too quickly...
I see you! Okay, go!
If you move too quickly, I know that worked. But here, let me like go as fast as I can and see what happens. Basically, if you're too quick, then they can sometimes be aggressive. Okay? Here, I'm just gonna go quickly and hope I don't die.
Yeah, I see you!
Okay, did you see how I rounded the corner and they were right there? It's not a guarantee that they're going to get to their spots, okay? They are very perfectly capable of moving out of the house and then just aiming at you and shooting at you, okay? You don't want that. Let me see if I can get that to happen. This area is a little bit finicky, which is why we, you know, try to play it safe here, but... Let me just go as fast as I can and see what happens. Hopefully I don't die.
I see you!
Boom! See that? Right there. They're aggressive. Sometimes they're always... he's shooting at me. He's not supposed to. That's the thing. If you go too quickly, first of all, you got a bunch of enemies shooting at you to your left. You want to brick one of them so they don't do that. Specifically the guy with the rifle. And you want to make sure that these enemies, you know, one hides here, one hides further in the back. You want to make sure that they've moved far enough, okay? So that's why you want to take it a little slow once you've hopped into the next area, okay? It doesn't pay to go this quickly. So with all that in mind, that's pretty much all there is to mention about that. This area sucks, okay? Let go of sprint right around here. Go in. Brick him. Go. I like to let go of sprint here and then go. I only see 2 enemies. And you go. I've never had that guy right next to me land his pistol shot, okay? That's about all I can mention. Sometimes you'll get shot by the rifle guy when you're hopping, doing that little step out of the building. But, yeah. Yeah, when I land, I throw the brick, I do that little climb into the next building. I sprint a little bit, I stop, and then I go again just to regain some sprint, but also to give the enemies more time to get to their spots so there increases the chance they're not aggressive. Okay? If you don't do the restart checkpoint there, I don't think this area behaves the same, like permadeath stuff, but yeah. Ow, I got shot by him. There's also a guy in my way. I'm just gonna go. Ow. And he's probably... Oh, he is so dead. That right there is a combination of... Okay. Nothing else will show off how bullshit this area is than what you just saw. Okay? Holy cow. Just those last 2 attempts were polar opposites of each other. Okay? Watch this. We'll go from here. Polar opposites from each other. Despite the fact I did the exact same thing. So we're going to sprint into the building. You're going to let go of sprint right before you leap over. You're going to brick him. You're going to move forward. And there's nobody in your way. And we go. We just go. We do the same thing again, and what... Oh my god. I'm so glad this happened just to show you. Do the exact same thing again. Okay. We get shot. There's an extra enemy in our way. And there's the 3rd guy that's aggressive. See that? Those other guys they just hide behind those things there. There's the 3rd guy. He's always aggressive. Holy cow. That's bad. That's horrible. Yeah. I don't think there's anything left to show. That's pretty much everything. You've seen how well it can go. You've seen how bad it can go. You don't have control over it. Just know, if you have to use the shotgun shell here, it's okay. Technically, we only need 1 shotgun shell for university. Okay? and then one for science lab, but we get ammo dropped in the university. So, yeah. It's also nice to have one for ranch, but it is not mandatory. So if you have to use your shotgun shell here, that's fine. That rifle guy is the reason that we have a brick here, because sometimes he's far enough away that the shotgun won't do any good.
I see you.
Oh. Alright, I don't know why he was aggressive. Ow! Alright, that was a weird one. I don't know why he was aggressive. Well, you just saw, it's not perfectly 100%. If we've seen one thing so far in this area, it's not... This area is not 100%, okay? But yeah, the reason I like using a brick here is sometimes this enemy right here is too far away.
I see you.
Dude, what the hell? Maybe it's all the restart checkpoints I'm doing. Sometimes that's like a side effect. But yeah, they're not supposed to be aggressive there. Which is also the reason why I don't try and go as fast as I can there. The area wouldn't really be improved at all if I went as fast as I could. You saw I still made it. That's why I like having a shotgun for that last part. Right here, slow down a little and go.
I see you.
Pay for that, asshole!
You gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Why don't we do this? Why don't we go back here and do the entire thing, and then we'll focus on the sniping.
Get out.
Fucking sniper. Did you see where?
I think you get it.
Somewhere down
Right.
the street. Right now. Y'all stay
This is
here.
why you want full health,
Before you
and I mean
start,
full
I need
health.
you guys to keep him busy. I'm gonna go around and
Not full health and a
get
punch.
the angle on him.
Okay. Be careful.
And again, it's okay if you use your shotgun shell. Right, sprint, run towards here, and then sprint forward. Turn here so the game doesn't think you're sprinting directly at the guy. And then right about here, restart checkpoint, not encounter, checkpoint. Do the little step up right there. Get your brick ready, which hopefully you still have, as you can see. Let go, sprint.
I see you.
If it's just him, go. I'll wait a little bit, and then go.
Still fucking see you.
Oh, he's not supposed to be doing this. I'm gonna improvise.
Oh, got you covered.
Oh, a little bit of improvisation right there. Because you technically can run around the back. That takes way too long. I didn't think of that as a possibility. If there's only 2 enemies there, and the one guy is... the one guy is aggressive, that's another thing you can do. You can hide behind that thing, and then wait until he gives up his chase for you. But, yeah, here, one more time. We'll move on in a second, okay? This guy usually is not that aggressive.
I see you. I still fucking see you.
There, whatever. You saw how it's supposed to look, okay? Let's move on. Also, it did happen right there. If you throw the brick at the rifle guy and he's climbing up, the brick won't stun him. Okay? I actually had a death happen because of that recently. If you notice, the rifle guy is about to climb. Like, if the brick hits him mid-animation, like climbing higher or something, climbing something, the brick won't stun him because it's in between animations. So if you are going to brick that guy, make sure he's actually stunned. Okay? All right, let's move on, shall we? That area is weird. It sucks. You could have absolutely no health right here, and you're fine. Okay? From this point forward, health doesn't matter. You got to mash square here. Okay, now we're going to do a checkpoint to begin this encounter. The sole reason for that is the enemies are placed a little bit differently, but sometimes the enemies... It's more likely the enemies here can get a little bit out of whack if you're doing it from the very beginning. If you do one checkpoint here, the enemies are a little bit more in position, if you will. It changes their position for the better, I think. So yeah, this checkpoint, it does save like maybe 1/10 of a second, but not so much. All right, so when the screen turns black, That's the checkpoint. 4:35:08. Or a little bit after 4:35:08. So do one more. 28. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna make a file here. Checkpoint, and I shall do what's supposed to be done. Okay. Okay, let's focus on that, shall we? First of all, unlike pre-patch, like before they did the big patch in this game, it used to be you'd fire, and then like half a second later, it would hit where it's supposed to go. But they patched it because there's no bullet drop. Wherever you aim, that's where the bullet goes. But there was always a delay from when you fired to when it would hit the target. It made shots almost impossible. Thankfully, they patched it, so the moment you fire, the bullet hits the target instantly, which makes what I just did very doable, okay? There's another group of 5 enemies to the left. We're just going to focus on these guys right now. First things first. What is it? Well, let me see. What am I trying to say? Yeah. If you are practicing this area, watch this. So remember, we do the restart checkpoint. And notice how Henry, Ellie, and Sam are running to a spot. And look where my reticle is. It's in the middle of the street. Okay? The moment they take cover behind the car, like that, I'm going to do a restart checkpoint again, and watch what happens. They're behind the car, and where my reticle is resting is different. It was there, and instead of there. The only reason I mention this is, if for some reason enough time has passed and you do a restart checkpoint, it's going to be... Well, you can still do this the same. You can still do this the same, but just it might throw you for like a bit of a loop. If you're going to be practicing this area over and over and over, this isn't where the reticle's going to be if you're doing a run. Therefore, make a file and practice it. So when you begin shooting from the restart checkpoint, it's starting right here instead of over here, okay? So that's out of the way. Okay, first thing you're going to do is move the reticle all the way over there and get him, okay? Then we're going to go over here and get him. I like to do it as he's falling. You can wait till he falls, but basically you want to go fast here because... I'll do it from the file again. Actually, no, I don't have to. Just remember, if you are doing this area over and over and over to practice, don't practice it with the reticle here, okay? I'm just going to do it just because. If you happen to slow down a little bit, like let's say... Okay, I'm taking my time, lining up my shots, Okay, now I'm going to shoot this guy. Oh no, he's already taken cover. There has to be some speed with this, okay? Because then, okay, I get him. Okay, I'm gonna line up my shot here. Oh, he's already down over there. And then it just... You only have to kill 6 enemies here, and then the fight moves over here with enemies that spawn in over here. So you have to kill 6, okay? But make sure everything is done quickly. Now, this first shot right here, sometimes, like... This guy's speed is a little different. So if you miss, you'll still have time to try again. Just get him. Get him. Get him. You want to put the reticle right about there. I notice, hold on. And get him, and then... Right, that guy was delayed, but he was delayed for no reason. You didn't do anything wrong. Or I didn't. Yeah, when I'm shooting for this guy, I find my aim is a little bit better when it's zoomed out. But yeah, I like to aim right about here, just above where the collision and the texture is. And then for this guy, when he runs this way, I like to shoot right about there. Okay? So, putting that all together, it's very quickly looks like this. Just like that. Okay, how the hell do I explain this part? Okay, well, if you were to just start killing enemies when you see them, I forget what it is. Someone in chat, if they can remind me. Like, I know what we do is the fastest, but I kind of forget why, like, what's the consequence of not doing it. So basically, what we used to do is kill this enemy right away, but then I think we either had to kill an extra enemy, or they just spawned in slower. It was one of the two. You know what I think it was? I think it was if you kill one enemy here right away, like watch. Because I killed him, as far as the game is concerned, I killed him early. No more enemies are going to spawn on the left side. They're only going to spawn here and here. And it takes a little while for them to spawn in because of that. So basically, what you want to do is delay killing your first one so that they'll spawn in 3 different locations instead of 2. And by having an extra spot for them to spawn in, the killing of the enemies will be done faster. Because if it's just 2 areas, here, watch this. Boom.
Come on, guys.
Boom. Okay, now I'm just waiting. They're only going to spawn in from the middle and the right. So now I'm left waiting a bit. See that? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I think there's one more. No, that's it. Okay. So how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that 6 enemies? I wasn't really counting. Right there, that's not what you're supposed to do. I was just showing you. Notice how no enemies spawned in from the left side. Okay. How many enemies were killed there? I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it 6? I think it was. Regardless, let me show you what you're actually supposed to do. We'll go from here, because there's no checkpoint. Boom. Practice, practice, practice. And notice I'm like pre-aligning where the reticle is going to be. I'm like pre-aligning it. So I'm moving it right here. I can clip them off. Okay, so what's the cue? So what's the order and the cue to know when to kill these enemies? Well, you want to start with the left enemy, but you want to do it when Henry and Ellie are done shooting at them. They don't actually hit them. Their bullets are kind of just there for show. Okay? So I know this is going to sound weird, but you're going to hear... Once that 4th bullet happens, that's when you want to kill one of them. Okay? And the order you're going to do this is left, middle, right, left, middle, right. Okay, so no matter what, yeah, you have to kill 6 enemies. The problem with killing one early, like I mentioned before, is the spawns are going to be later. I don't remember how much time this saves, but it definitely 100% saves time, okay? If you miss a shot, there's nothing you can do. But what you have control over is the start of this, okay? So listen, I'll let this play out once, but listen to Ellie and Henry when they fire their own bullets, okay?
God damn it.
So right there, did you hear that? It's like it's like a rhythm or something. The very moment you hear that 4th bullet, kill him, okay? That's how long you have to wait. I don't know what it is about this game that makes that a thing, but it is. It's like some built-in timing mechanism. You have to wait until they're done shooting. They don't even hit anybody. You just have to wait for them to stop shooting, which again, there's a rhythm for it. So then you go left. I took too long. Middle, right, and then you go, the shots are kind of tough, but then you go left, middle, right. And as you saw, there's an enemy from the left side because we waited long enough. Before, if we took one of them out too early, that entire section, again, you have the left section, the middle section, and the far right section. If you kill one too early, they'll stop spawning from that side, okay? So, yeah. Now, when you get these shots, they have to be quick, okay? So you really want to time your first shot the perfect moment. Right as soon as... Don't anticipate it, like react to the last bullet, but, yeah. That's that. Okay, so you can go back here. This is good practice. You'll get better at this the more you do it, trust me. So yeah, you can't do this strategy when you do it from the very beginning because of where the enemies are placed. This restart checkpoint places enemies further back. When you first gain control of the sniper, the guy in the middle, he's like already falling down the stairs. If you noticed, when we do it from a restart checkpoint, we have time to hit the guy on the left and then get him up top. So, yeah, restart checkpoint places enemies a little bit further back, but we're not losing any time by doing the restart checkpoint because of speedrun mode. The timer's paused when we do that. Okay, let's go over here, and what I like to do, though, sometimes Ellie and Henry can shoot the guy on the left. So what I aim for the guy in the middle, just in case something happens, but my intentions are to hit the guy on the left. Basically, when I hear the L3 prompt, I aim for the guy on the left, and I time my shot based on when I hear their bullets, okay? So listen. Right now, use your ears, and then I'll perform it as it's supposed to be performed here. Like that. That was perfect. And then get the middle, and then get the one on the right. I would say this shot right here is the hardest. Boom. Middle. And then boom. Notice how before, it felt like I was waiting for the enemies to show up. I may have, killing the first enemy, earlier versus killing the first enemy later. When I killed the first enemy later, okay, one enemy's out of the way. But then the spawns of the fourth, fifth, and sixth enemy were a lot slower compared to this one. So what I just did there was perfect, and you're not really going to get any faster than that, okay? Because we had no downtime. We were just going and going and going, and all you really had to do was delay your first shot by a few seconds. So I'll do all of that again. There's nothing really more to mention except I can explain it to you, but I can't practice it for you. I can't get you good at getting those shots for you. You have to do that. But just know this is how the area works, and that's what you're supposed to do to maximize your time here. We'll go back here. If you miss that shot, I recommend just doing it over. Okay? From this point forward, if you miss a shot, I recommend you keep going. But if you miss that first shot, redo it. And again, after I fire the bullet, I'm moving the reticle to the spot where it's supposed to be. All right? Right there. Sometimes that one's late. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just how he spawns in sometimes. Okay, now over here. Now again, if you aim at him right away, Ellie and Henry might shoot him and it might ruin something, so I like to aim right here. Then move it over. Boom. Got him, perfectly timed. Sometimes these shots can be a little close. Boom. All right, this one's tough, even for me. Boom. And then... And then... Boom. Okay, I'm going to move on, but that's how you're supposed to do it, and that's why we do that, okay? So when you deliver that last shot, Joel's going to do the thing with the rifle. When he's finished with it, there's a checkpoint. The reason you want to hit this checkpoint is because we did the area quickly. Sometimes the truck is going to spawn in and start driving forward. If you do that faster strategy and you don't do a restart checkpoint, the truck actually takes a little bit longer to spawn in and drive forward. So we're going to use the autosave to know when to checkpoint. 43610. That should be good. Yeah, just changed. So when he's finished with the reload, after you do the last kill, do the restart checkpoint, and you just got to trust me, the truck is going to show up about 2 to 3 seconds faster compared to if you just waited. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna... Well, I'll wait to update the save file, but...
Come on, Henry.
What we're gonna do... This one's weird. We're gonna do a restart checkpoint, not because it saves time, but because we're going to make this area a little more consistent. How this part works right now is if you kill an enemy, the game's going to replace it, kind of like the last part in Sewers. Okay? So, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a restart checkpoint to kind of place the enemies back to where they first spawned in, but the truck is gonna have moved a certain distance through. So it doesn't lose any time. I haven't timed if it actually saves any time, but it does make the area a lot easier. Basically, what's gonna happen, every enemy you kill, the game's gonna replace them. And they'll spawn from the same place every time, I think. The game will stop replacing them, and they'll all be counted as dead. Once the truck has moved a certain distance forward, or down, and Henry, and you'll know it's like to the point where Henry and Ellie will you know you'll get to the point where the game stops spawning in new enemies when Henry and Ellie start firing their bullets and they kill one themselves. Okay? What we're going to do is time killing a couple of them. So basically the area ends as early as it can consistently. Okay? That's basically what we're going to be doing. But we're not going to kill any of these enemies here. What we're going to do is do a restart checkpoint the very moment a checkpoint in the middle happens. And the cue for that, the tires are going to change textures. Once again, you could use the autosave file, but there's a visual cue for this. When the truck drives a little bit forward, you're going to notice the textures on the tires change. I look at this tire right here. So watch. Right there. It might be hard to see on whatever you're watching on, TV, phone, whatever, but it's there. On your monitor, it's very clear. Okay? So right there, the tires on the textures change. A checkpoint just happened. We're going to restart checkpoint. And now I'm going to do it this way. I explained how it's supposed to go, so I'm going to do this. So notice that the truck is still moving, and the enemies are basically just spawned in. You technically don't have to kill anyone, but I do it this way, so it's just a little bit easier. So I look, that one's in the back. And when you hear that motor going, that's how you know the area's over. The area's finished. Let me see, can I do this from a checkpoint? Yes, I can. Okay. So, yeah, when I killed this one because if I let him run this way and he takes cover there, it can be tricky to know, like, I have a timing thing to know when to kill him, but sometimes he's crouched behind there. By getting rid of this enemy right here, he'll respawn from over there, so I let him aim and then kill him. And then there'll be an enemy here, and there'll be an enemy climbing up over there. When this enemy over here climbs up to the right, he runs away, but Henry and Ellie kill him. Therefore, we want this enemy to be the one that Henry and Ellie kill, okay? So I look for that enemy to take cover back there, and then I get him, and then I go for him. Just like that. Here, I'll show you Henry and Ellie killing the one enemy that I want them to kill. So again, I wait. I don't shoot him right away. I just wait a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna kill him when I see him go over there. All right, now watch. Henry and Ellie are going to kill him. See that? They always do that. So, the very moment I get him, the area is over. Isn't that cool? Henry and Ellie 100% will kill that one enemy. Maybe not if there were 3 enemies around. They kill one of them. But if you do it the way I did it, he'll guaranteed to kill him. This is more so like we're adding consistency to an area that if you let enemies just run free and try and time things, they might end up killing one you didn't expect to be killed. That's a problem with the original. I leave 2 enemies left, and I don't know which one Henry or Ellie are going to kill. By doing it this way, you know exactly which one, and you know how to time it. Now, there is one thing you have to be aware of. If you end up killing this guy too early, well, here. Boom. I just time it like that. Nothing big. Okay, now watch this. If I kill him... Okay, I see an enemy in the back. If I kill him too early... Okay, what happened? Oh, there's the enemy I killed right there. I killed him too early, so the game replaced it. The dead guy should be right over there. This is the only enemy that's up. Because I killed him too early, the game had enough time to replace him. Okay? I still killed this guy. Henry and Ellie still killed this guy over here. I think his body's right there. However... yeah, that guy was replaced because I killed him too early. So there's a timing for all of this. Now, this is up to personal preference. This is just what I do. You might notice some other runners do something different. So I wait for him to aim. I clip him off. I wait until this enemy right here takes cover behind there, and that's when I kill this guy. So I'm looking in the back. I'm looking in the back. All right, there he is. I'm going to wait. Boom. They just killed that one. And we're good. Okay? Get it now? I'll move on, because that's the best I can explain it. Okay. Now for this, all you gotta do is... shoot. There is technically a restart checkpoint the very moment you shoot him. But I... don't necessarily know if this is faster. Here, look. I don't think that's faster. It might be the same amount of time. If it's faster, it's not more than like 1/10 or 2/10 of a second. That one's optional. That's easy to forget. You don't have to do it. It doesn't change anything later on. But,
Thanks, Joel.
yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do here is shoot out some windows.
All right. We did it.
You'll see why in a second.
We should move.
Technically doesn't matter. Okay, right here, you need to wait until they get plus signed before... you need to wait until they get plus signed before you shoot. Because, here, look. They have... let's pretend that hit. They have invincibility frames until right now. You have to shoot one of them. All right? That's what gets them off of them. Where's the checkpoint going to place me? Here, you know what? I'll go from here, just because. I'll update the file. Here, watch. Okay, I definitely hit one of them. Okay, just know that's not going to speed this area up. Basically, what you want to do is right there. The very moment the plus sign pops up, that's when they're able to be hit, and that's when you shoot them. Okay, now for this strategy. This is, of everything we've done so far, this is the hardest strategy in the entire area. But also, unfortunately, the most important. Okay? So watch this.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You sure?
Come on!
Hurry up, hurry up.
Oh, man. Okay. What was supposed to happen is I killed 4 of them right away. Here, I can do this from a restart checkpoint. You have to kill 4 instantly. This is the first runner that spawns into the area. Get him. Then, you get her. Then it's up to personal preference, but I like to go for that one. And then this clicker.
Hurry up, hurry up.
And then, the area ends right away. If you miss... Did you see how fast that was? That's what's supposed to happen. If you miss a shot... Here, watch. I'll miss the 3rd shot on purpose. Okay? Watch how much longer it takes. Like, oh, that was that shot. That's that shot. Oh, this shot's going to be easy. Oh, no, I missed. Okay. Let's shoot the clicker again, the area is not ending. The area is still not ending. It's still not ending. It's still not ending. We're still shooting. How much longer do you think that took compared to the previous one? Well, I'll tell you. 15, maybe 16 seconds longer. Okay? So what triggers the fast ending? When you do it from a restart checkpoint here, I notice it's like, when you do this over and over and over, I notice it's 3. Most of the time, it's going to be 4. You have to kill 4 quickly. Now, the first 2 have to be killed. Once you've killed 2, I don't think it matters which ones you kill for your 3rd and 4th, but they have to be consecutive. Like, they have to be without you missing, and it has to be fast. If you kill 4, but you took 1 extra second than I did to line up each one, it's not good enough. Okay? Maybe this will work, maybe not. Here, I'll show you a perfect try, but this one I do use the zoom in. There's 1, 2, 3, and then I go for the clicker.
Hurry up, hurry up.
See that? Now, it will end at a different time, like every single time you try this, but yeah. Now, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to delay my 3rd and 4th shots and see what happens. Okay?
Sam, are you okay? Yeah. You sure?
There's that one. There's that one. Okay, now I'm going to, like, line it up. Okay, boom. Okay, here's the clicker. Okay, that was weird. That was really, really weird. I think if I do it from here, again, I've noticed when you do this over and over and over and over and over again, what ends up happening, that was weird. What ends up happening is the area ends earlier than if you were going to do it in a run. I've noticed when I do it in an actual attempt, I usually have time to fire 5 bullets instead of 3 or 4. But, yeah, if you delay your shots for too long, what you want out of this area, what you want to have happen, won't happen. And you'll have to wait as long as if you missed a shot. Okay? I'll go from here, see if it changes anything. Well, it won't change anything, but it might change when the area ends. Okay?
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You sure?
Okay, right here. I'm gonna delay. Oh, lining up the shot. Boom. And then... Okay, the area isn't ending. See what I mean? So you may have killed 4, and you may not have missed a shot, but you took too long. See that? But you took too long. Also, that's a good reminder right there. That last shot I did right there, it severed their legs. That is a possibility here. Let me see if I can get that to happen.
Sam, are you okay? Yeah, you sure?
Okay, I'm gonna try and sever his legs here. I missed, but just know if you were, come on, if you were going for specific shots, if you get that, it doesn't count as a kill. So if you get the first shot, you get the second shot, you get the 3rd shot, 4th shot, you sever his leg, doesn't matter. It's not a kill. It's basically a whiff. Even though he'll die later, it doesn't matter. The game does not count that as a kill at that moment in time. As far as we're concerned, it's basically you missed. Tough shit. Okay? So when you're shooting these guys, aim for the stomach and above. All right? It's so important you don't hit their legs because it's basically as if you miss them. But why would Naughty Dog include the crawling mechanic when you're in a sniper's nest? I don't know! Anyway, why don't we focus on this shot right here? You can hit this guy however you please. If you want to hit him over here, I think you can. I think that's allowed. Allowed. Let's see. Here, that was perfect. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it worked. If you're more comfortable shooting him over there, that's perfectly fine. This first shot is going to be the hardest one. Once you kill the second one, if you want to change up the third and fourth, that's fine too. I like killing them in that order for some reason. They're more likely to run in a straight line. Every other one, sometimes they can zigzag occasionally. I just like killing them in that order. And how you kill this one is up to you. I like to do that because I basically see him and react to it. They run pretty quick horizontally. So, yeah, I don't think there's a spot to aim at him right here. And aiming over here feels like I'm losing time. I basically aim right there. The moment I see him, I just react. That works for me. If you want to aim a little bit over, like, here or something, or even... I don't recommend through here. That's kind of tough for me. If you want to aim over here, like you just saw, it works. But personal preference for me, I like aiming right here, because I feel like I react to him better. So aim right here, and then... Oh, I shot too early. Okay. I shot too early. I was going to say I basically just react to him, but there's still... You have to time it right. Boom. And then... Boom. And then I like getting this guy. Boom. And then clicker.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Sometimes the game allows you time to shoot a fifth one. That right there is usually what happens to me in a run. I don't know why. I've had it where the area ends after killing the third enemy. I've had it right there where I have to kill a fifth enemy. And I don't actually think you have to kill a fifth enemy. The first four are all that matters. If I were to miss the fourth one, that still doesn't do it. All right? If I were to whiff on the fifth one, I think I'm still okay. But watch, I'll do this basically perfectly. 1, 2. Speaking of zigzag.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Here, watch, I missed. Oh no, I missed. The area won't end. And it doesn't matter if you kill 4 in a row after that. The area is just going to take forever. See that? Sometimes it can take longer for no reason. It's super important you do this on the first try. Okay? And that's pretty much it. Find the way you want to kill that first enemy that suits you best. The third and fourth enemies are up to you, but find what works for you there. Don't hit their legs. And make sure you're not aiming at them for too long, okay? We'll go from here one more time, and then that'll be it. Again, wait for the plus sign. Again, this is preference right here. Boom. 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 Here comes the clicker.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Boom. And that's good. See that? That's exactly how it's supposed to be done. The last kill doesn't have to be the clicker. He moves a lot slower than the runners, so it's easier. I want to see what happens. This is just for my own curiosity. What happens if you miss this shot? Can you still end the area if you kill 4 in a row right after? I don't think you can. Here, watch. Oh no, I missed. 1, 2... 3, 4. Nope. It has to be right away. Look at me, that's 6 in a row, 7 in a row. It's not good enough. It really does have to be the first 4 that you can. Boom. And wherever you want to aim here is fine. There's fine. Just has to be quick enough. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Boom. Should be good. Yep. I don't even think you have to kill a fifth. I'd recommend trying just in case, but yeah, just keep killing enemies until the game takes the sniper out of your hands, literally. And that will do it. for this part of the tutorial. So even though we just went through sewers and sniper, there's still a lot to these areas, okay? Especially sniper. But, yeah, that's about it. The first two enemy encounters in sewers are surprisingly easy, as you saw. The last one's stressful, but very doable. You want to focus on not using any of your inventory for it. The sniper's random, as you saw, but capable of going through with just a brick. And like I mentioned, if you have to use a shotgun shell, that's perfectly fine, because we're going to get drops in the dam doorway before the last part of dam, and in the university. Yeah. Pretty much guaranteed to get ammo there. But yeah, you basically have to have one for the university, the generator room, surrounded by 6 runners. But yeah, we'll worry about that the next video. But just know it's okay to leave here with 0, as long as you get one dropped in dam. If not, I don't know. But yeah, that's sewers and suburbs. Look forward to the next one, where we'll be going from dam through science lab. So yeah, hope you learned something. Got any questions? Ask, of course. And yeah, take care. Bye. Not actually going offline. That was a pretty good recording. I think, anyway. I think the sniping was shown off very well. Right? Nathan, thank you for a 6-month resub. Extra Aim, thank you for an 8-month resub. Sins Gaming, thank you for 67-month resub. I think I mentioned that one already. Yeah. I didn't quite explain why you kill the enemies in sniper in the order that I do in the first part. Like, the moment you gain control of the sniper, why do you kill them in that order? It's the best way. You just gotta trust me. I should have mentioned, if you do it in any other order, it's more likely an enemy is gonna take cover behind something that you can't shoot them. Like, if you leave the enemy on the left for last, he'll almost always take cover behind something before you have time to get him. By dealing with him first, you guarantee he won't lose you time. But yeah, if I'm doing something, it's the fastest way. Sometimes you don't need to know the reasoning. The only problem with these tutorials, I'm literally up to about 17 hours of footage, and we're just over halfway through. I don't know what person is casually going to, like, go over all of this. I know I said I would do dam and science lab tonight. I might be finished. I don't know. That was a 2-hour recording. I might be done. I don't know, because now I have to go from dam, ranch, university, science lab. I'd feel more comfortable just saving that for tomorrow. Yeah, I might not take tomorrow off. I might just get that done. It is a lot. I don't turn my brain off the entire time, and I want to make sure I'm delivering on good pointers here, you know? It's rough. Every single one of these, like, I'm okay when I get going, but before and then after, like right now, I have time to breathe, and it's like, ugh. I just don't want to think about the next area. I'd rather just deal with it tomorrow. My part 2 tutorial is a tiny bit out of date. Just a tiny bit. Whenever I put part 2, whenever I do part 2 remastered and then I put it away for a while, I'm probably going to have to make a tutorial for that as well. I would say like maybe 85% of what I explained in my part 2 tutorial from a long time ago is still up to date. But apparently something was found, I think by TLOU or someone, where if you do a restart checkpoint at some point while the Rat King is chasing you, apparently when you actually fight him, he has less health. Apparently. So there are things like that that are still being found, but yeah. You know what I actually want to look? Siligana had a really good theory about sewers. I wanted to... It'll take forever to get there, but... I want to, I want to look. If we do that running part in a different frame rate, will they move better?
Hey, we're gonna search this area. See what we come up with.
That was intense.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the rest for tomorrow.
Let's go find that radio tower.
I'm gonna be so happy when this is over with.
Maybe we can find something in that book.
Because I know I didn't do as much today.
Don't worry about it. I'll find it. Give me a hand with this.
All right, same time. Come on.
Let's do it.
But,
All right, come on, kids, go. All right, there we go. All right, you go in. Okay.
they're still equally as draining. A moment like right now, once I turn my brain off, it's just...
Right here.
All right.
Can we get out this way?
Henry, give it a shot.
All right.
Hey, Batshiv. Yeah, a couple of times making this tutorial, I've actually been finding things on the fly.
I'm gonna go have a look. You keep an eye out.
Like right here, if you turn the camera slightly right, clicker just has to be on screen somewhere, but if you turn it slightly right. Slightly. Slightly.
Let's go, Ray.
What am I looking here? Right, does a frame rate difference affect the running at the end?
Oh, I can't wait to get out of this place.
I'm just when I hit record again, I'm just so exhausted.
It's a soundtrack.
A what?
It's a sort of alarm.
I don't hear anything.
Someone used to live here. Don't look like that's the case.
There was a detail I forgot in the run. The rag in Financial District, how much is it? Is it a half? I think it's a half. But, yeah, that was one detail I forgot. Doesn't matter, though. Oh, I let go of sprint. Damn it.
I guess we know what happened to these people.
See,
I like that checkpoint right there. That's a good one.
Sam! Yeah, I'm cool.
that was me. I must have triggered some kind of
Yeah,
safety.
Vic
gears.
coming in clutch with a couple new restart
Here's the
checkpoints.
list is.
I'd have a 238 if I incorporated them. That's still on my mind, by the way.
This is awkward.
It was 1.5 seconds away from a 238.
Hey, this
You
thing
know
is
what?
a
We
budget,
can
man.
grind for that at a point in the future, man.
Sam, you stay close to him.
Henry, we gotta fucking move!
You keep him safe. Go.
I love leaving some goals for the future, you know. I know, without goals. Does anyone remember, like, 2 years ago, I made a... I made a video
Move it!
talking about, like, how I don't want to be as obsessed with records anymore. That didn't last long. Because when I actually went to practice that theory, that mindset... when I actually went to practice that theory and mindset, I couldn't speedrun without a goal. I have to be trying for something. Gym, I've been neglectful because this has been blah.
Open the door!
Maybe if we push it together.
That's a good checkpoint right there.
He just crawled through!
He what?
Zulu, thank you for a 15-month resub at Tier 2.
Well, hurry up then.
Thank you very, very much.
All right, go.
Okay, anyway. %, neglectful. I've been very bad the last week or so.
Everyone upstairs.
These are just exhausting. Well, that definitely isn't doing anything.
Everyone upstairs. Let's go.
I mean, it might actually be changing something. I don't know. Let's try it in 30 FPS.
Everyone upstairs.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not noticing a difference.
Everyone upstairs. Let's go.
I wouldn't think this changes anything anyway. I mean, I'm getting the desired result right here, but I don't think it's because of this.
Everyone upstairs. Let's go.
Maybe it is. I can't look at this for too long, alright? This is nauseating. Yeah, I just need to get through the tutorial and I'll be okay. What if this is actually making a difference? Oh my god, what a difference.
Everyone upstairs. Let's go.
Oh my god. What if it is? What if it's just on fidelity?
Everyone upstairs. Let's go.
This is like 45 frames per second. I'm just wondering, what if this actually is making a difference?
Everyone upstairs. Let's
I'll
go.
do it in the lowest frame rate possible, but just... Oh god. I just need to see it happen once. Alright, Sam paused there. Henry's a little stuck. They seem to they seem to fix themselves a little bit better. I'm not noticing them, like, not getting stuck, but I notice that they fix themselves a little bit more. I don't know if I'm willing to, like, call this an actual difference. I think this is an actual difference here. Here, look, I'll put everything back on the what we normally run it on. So again, it doesn't stop them from, like, getting stuck, but they start moving again earlier. Or it's just all in my head. I think it's all in my head.
Everyone upstairs. Let's go.
God. I think it's all in my head, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, I know it's still kind of early, but I'm not up for doing the rest. We're close to being done, okay? We're very close. We're very, very close. Yeah, I'm just not up for it today. Once I start, the moment I turn my brain off, I'm just gonna save it for tomorrow. It's pretty much how I treat my attempts, too. Yeah, it's always just like the moment I get to turn my brain off, I have a hard time turning it back on. Alright. I mean, I'm capable of doing this, but I feel like it's just too much I gotta do. If it was just if it was just Dam and Ranch, I would say yeah, but we gotta do University and Science Lab as well. It's gonna end up being too much. Like, I predict another 3-hour video. Just for Dam and University and that. Like, Dam and Ranch, it's not long enough to split into its own video. Dam, Ranch, University, and Science Lab, it will make for a length similar to the rest of them, so. Yeah. It is rough. This is rough. Gooner, thank you so much for a 3.5-year resub. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to my... Yeah, because I don't have any notes. It's just what's in my head. So there's a couple instances where I know what the strat is, but I, like, forget why. Like, why do we do this again? Oh, yeah, because of that. I pulled a blank a few times so far with that, but, oh, look at me. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Yeah. Here comes the yawning fit. Yeah, don't mistake my inactivity for, like, what's the word? Like, I'm falling out of love with the hobby, or I'm, like, uncertain what I want to do. If it were up to me, I would have gone straight from my 239.01 straight to permadeath. When I went back to Remake and we were learning it, we were getting records, and I eventually ended up with a 239.01. That was a joy. I enjoyed that so much. You know, I end up appreciating the process when it's all said and done. That being said, the last 2 weeks of PC runs and tutorials, I've been miserable. No, it's been about 3 weeks. I've been miserable. It's always that, like, work-life balance that I keep struggling with. When I was doing those remake runs, grinding to what would eventually lead to the 23901, I had so much fun with that. So much fun. Every day I woke up and I'm like, all right, we got a chance to do something today. I looked forward to it. We found a lot of things, incorporated a lot of new things. It's always fun to see how good a run you can get, how many new strats can be found. We found a lot of new stuff as well. It was a joy. Don't ask me why after all these years I still enjoy it. I just do. That being said, I really got to steer clear of the things I don't enjoy. Like I feel like I'll always be obligated to make a tutorial when I leave whatever project I just ran, but you know, that PC run, like I ended up with a record that I wasn't even happy with, and really is pointless. Like, let's say hypothetically Part 2 Remastered will come out on PC. I don't care. That really, like I guess I'll play it just to let people know how good or bad it is. But, in terms of like trying to do something professionally with that version, it serves no point. I'm a guy who plays on a console and uses a controller. What purpose would it be to play the exact same game on PC, really? If it ended up being better and smoother, that's one thing. But if it's ridiculously significantly worse, I serve no benefit from it. So, in hindsight, I don't think I should have done the PC run, but you know, I got a record it with updated things to try and things to do, but yeah, I guess I kind of regret doing that. That was 2 weeks of my time that I'll never get back. Maybe this tutorial wouldn't be so bad if I didn't just come from that. I felt like I needed a long break after that, but then I come into this and I'm just... Yeah, not just my viewership either, but my subs are down to 413, which is still a lot for if anyone decides to be a streamer, but for me, that's the lowest I've seen it probably since like 2018 or 19. So yeah. Now, if there's one thing I've learned from other streamers who talk about their experiences, streaming is full of peaks and valleys. You know, when I got my 239, that was a peak. Right now is a valley. And it always happens. When I was running the original, it only took 3 weeks, but you know, it just my how I felt about it, my goal that I had for it. It was up, and then right afterwards, you know, I tried any percent, then I had to relearn Remake from scratch, basically. That was about 10 or 11 days, that was a valley, you know, so it's just... When Part 2 release, yeah, when Season 2 releases, that'll be a peak, and I'll be trying permadeath at the time I said I would a long time ago. I think that'll be good. Yeah, we just... Right now is a valley. But I guarantee the moment we start permadeath, we start moving up towards a peak again. Because I know, I think a lot of people will enjoy seeing that. Like, I'm not ready to stop playing Remake, but... Goddamn, the last 3 weeks of doing the PC runs in this tutorial has just... I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks. I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks, and I haven't used my George Foreman either. I literally just stopped. And it's something I'll mention in my next weight loss video. I'm still okay, but I could have done so much better. How I end up doing with regards to my physical and mental health is a reflection on my work and my job, what I'm doing, how I'm doing. You know? The moment my work started to take like a big dip, I stopped caring about everything else. I'm just like, you know what, I'll live in misery until this is finished. You know? I always think like a day will come where Last of Us speedrunning and streaming just stops being appealing, but really that's not the truth. That I don't think that will ever happen. What I need to do is stay away from projects and goals that are going to make me feel this way. That is the reality of it. I even remember when I lost all that weight a couple years ago, year and a half ago, I was running Remake. We ran Remake for almost 8 months straight because it was brand new. Things kept getting found. My work, like my mental state towards my work at the time was better than it ever was. And I think that played a big part in me sticking with my diet and exercise for so long. Like, I'm capable of having a good work-life balance, but every now and then I pick up something that I feel obligated to do instead of something that I want to do, and then I just crash and burn. That's always it. I just gave you a little sneak peek into my next weight loss video. That's pretty much it. But, yeah, I don't feel like playing through Damn through Science Lab, which is what the entire next video is going to be, so... yeah. So with that, I think I'm, Well, you know what I did work on last night? Clips of the Month is finished. I was waiting until today if any clips were made. Let me see. Were there any clips made? I can check. Twitch changed how their clips look. No, I didn't clip anything today. Maybe some people did. Did anybody clip anything from today? Oh, the leaf. Somebody clipped the leaf. This was really funny. Here, watch. All right, I'll add this one too. Watch this. This was in the tutorial from earlier. He leaves you with a pixel of health. If you have full health, ooh, a leaf. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. If you have full health of health, that's funny to me. If you have full, ooh, a leaf. That's funny to me. I don't know why. I'll include that one. I'll add it. Why was it so close to the camera? You know? Squirrel? Yeah, in Remake, when the squirrel runs along the wire. Right after the gate. The Shiv door in Billstown. Yeah. Like you just saw in real time, like the ADHD. You saw that so bad there. I'm so focused on explaining how the area works. Ooh, a leaf. And it was real. It was so genuine too. I got so distracted from that. Who is this? Did anybody clip anything from today? Yeah, you're right. I never get to focus on the details. Yeah. God. God, it feels good to just stream again. You know? It's been like the last couple weeks I've been just focused on getting this done. I can't acknowledge... If you mention something having to do with the area that I'm trying to explain, then yeah, I'll acknowledge your message, but I can't interact with people when I'm doing this. Someone asked, do you edit this? No, what I do is on OBS I can here, I can probably show you. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Here we go. On OBS, what I do is there's a start recording button. So I record, and then if I have to, like, when I'm making the tutorial, and I'm like, all right, hold on, let me find a video. I pause it, and then, all right, I found the video. Let's go to the... So that's what I do. OBS even has a thing where if you hit stop streaming... No, I didn't mean to hit that. Do you want to... No. Okay. Whew. Close one. Because I've ended stream that way accidentally. Oh, my anxiety. Yeah. So that's kind of like the... Because the file sizes are so big, I don't have time to edit them. And if there's some worthy information in there, I want it there. Even like a... If I messed something up, I want to let that person, whoever's watching it, I want to let them know. Was that something I did wrong, or that's something random that can happen? How perfect was it that I had 2 performances in Sniper? One was absolutely perfect. Everything that was supposed to happen, happened. Everything that was supposed to happen, happened. And then the very next attempt, it could not have gone worse if you tried. How perfect was that to show off? That was perfect. That's the stuff that I want to include, you know? Yeah. That's the stuff that I want to include. It's important. Because you expect it to go one way. Oh, I saw Anthony did it that way. Let me try. What? It didn't go anything like how I just did it? What the... I don't want that. If you actually end up using these, I want it to work for you. A towel. Does that button still work? No, none of my buttons work. Whenever Stream Deck gets updated, whenever my Elgato Stream Deck gets updated, none of my buttons end up working. Oh, that's just audio. Yeah. TV. Alright. I guess I'll, Here, I'll get something productive done. I'll go offline. July's over, so I can upload clips of the month in a couple days. I wanna, what is it? I wanna start, I want to, I want to get my clips of the month done. I want to get my weight loss video out of the way and done with. And then I want to, what was it? Yeah, get all of these tutorials made and uploaded. And I also need thumbnails for them, so yeah. Yeah, August is tomorrow. Time flies. I'm trying to think what else. I think, yeah, I'll do a little bit of offline work. It's going to take a couple hours to get the video uploaded anyway. I gotta, yeah, I just have some work to do. Okay. So, yeah. Thank you guys for 2 follows and 11 subs, and you have no idea just how forward I am looking to just getting things back to normal here. Like I said, to the point where permadeath is going to feel like a a vacation or like a preference, you know. It's going to be as horrible as it might actually end up being. It could be fun. You know, I've done it before. I'm prepared for the heartache and the heartbreak that's going to end up happening as a result of it, but I'm ready. Well, not ready. I need to practice like 6 or 7 different areas. The areas that are affected because of permadeath, I need to practice that, but I'm ready to put myself back in that spot where I'm grinding for a goal. I'm so ready. If it wasn't for this, I'd be doing it right now. You know, I'm not taking time off just because. You just gotta trust me. This is exhausting. It is exhausting. The moment I hit stop recording and I turn my brain off, I could fall asleep right then and there. Even that video, like, how long was it? This is with pauses to find videos and everything. The actual recording for this took 2 hours and 7 minutes. Just for sewers and sniper. 2 hours and 7 minutes. This next video might end up being 3.5 to 4 hours. I just don't feel like doing that right now. So, oh god. We gon' save it for tomorrow. But yes, thank you all for watching, for supporting. 11 subs as well. That was nice. And I can't wait to get back to work. Really. But we gotta get this out of the way. Thanks for watching. I got some work to do. I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, take care. Bye.